Howdy ho, boys. So, recently I went to Ross Dress for Less, and I was out of soap in my bathroom recently. I couldn't shower because I'm out of soap. So I got some of Dr. Squash. You see this stuff on YouTube ads all the time, Freedom Fresh. I thought it was pretty cool, so I got some. I'm going to shower with this now. I have a little tiny bit of soap left in my bathroom now, but I'm going to start using this pretty soon. I only got like a couple of drops of that left. So, yeah. It's red root tea, zero grit, 5 ounces, whole 5 ounces, 141 grams, if you can believe that. Anyway, that has nothing to do with the video. Today we're talking about Pokemon Red for the Game Boy Color. I have two Game Boy Colors. Hang on. Here they are. Green one and a blue one. The blue one has a bunch of sun damage because I found it on the side, or my dad found it on the side of the road before I was born, and it had a bunch of these stickers on it. These are only two left on the inside of the battery case. Anyway, I'm not talking about Pokemon Red. I'm talking about this exact copy of Pokemon Red. You see, my father, before I was born, like I said, years before, he found this Game Boy with this game in it on the side of a road. He was driving around and he saw it and he was like, "Is that a wallet or something?" And no, it was a Game Boy. And it had this game in it. He was like, "Oh, my son might like this after he's born one day." So after I was born, he gave it to me and I played the shit out of it. I've completed this game to 100% twice over. And there's something about this specific copy that is interesting to say the least. So there's Lugia in here. You know what Lugia is? It's the ice dragon thing, not Articuno, the other one from Gen 2. The one that is not in this game. Well, it's in this game. I swear to fucking God. I have a friend who looks like this who doesn't believe me. And he's a big fan of the original Pokemon Gen 1. He has his own Game Boy and his own copy of Pokemon Red. And he keeps telling me, Jackson, that's impossible. My name's Jackson, by the way. Hello. Um, he keeps saying like, nope, that's not possible. Lugia's not in this game. Lugia came out in the game after, and I'm like, no, dude, you gotta believe me because here's what happened. I was in Seafoam Islands. This was when I was like in like 10 years old on a road trip. I was playing it on my way to the Adirondacks in New York. Really fun. Shout out Silver Bay, MYCA, New York. I was playing this on the road trip and I was on Seafoam Islands. I just beat and caught Articuno, and then for whatever reason, I just spent a while going around the little island that you find Articuno on, and I was just like looking for like a seal, I think, and little bastard, and eventually I ran into Lugia. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. So Lugia is in this very specific copy of Pokemon Red, and I know what you're thinking. You're thinking the same thing the guy who looks like this is thinking, that Jackson, you're off your fucking rocker. Lugia came on the game after. Shut your fucking mouth. You see, when I plug this Game Boy cartridge into this Game Boy and I turn it on, nothing happens because there's no batteries in here. But if there were batteries in there, and if I didn't delete that save file from all those years ago, wait, no, I didn't even catch it. So the thing is, let me get back on track. When I found Lugia on that road trip all those years ago, I was not able to catch it because it was fucking Lugia. And I had an Articuno with no health and like a Blastoise. So I was totally fucked. The thing demolished me. I was like, and my initial reaction was like, what the fuck is this? I've never seen this thing in the Pokédex before. And um and I'm just thinking like, well, I need to catch this thing. This thing's beating the shit out of me. If I can catch this, I'll be unstoppable. And it killed me, and I blacked out, and then I never saw it again. But it fucking happened. And you know why I know this isn't just something like false memory, like Mandela effect sort of thing? It's because I didn't even know Lugia fucking existed. I was like 10 years old and had never played another game for the Game Boy apart from Pokemon Red, Gen 1. I've never even heard of another Pokemon game to exist. It couldn't have been a false memory because I didn't even know Lugia was a thing. I thought it was just this weird, extremely rare Pokemon that I just ran into by chance. And I tried for years to go back and restart the game and go back to Articuno and walk around that island. And so here's the real fucking kicker, you see. There was a video on the internet, on YouTube, with a guy doing the exact thing. It was a guy right after beating Articuno, he said you do not leave the island Articuno's on, and if you just walk around for a while, there's a 0.000000001% chance that you will find Lugia. I fucking got that chance. I think it's like 1 in 10 million or something. I fucking did it. Like, I actually got it. And then I didn't catch it, and no one believes me. My friend doesn't fucking believe me. And he's like, oh, Jackson, it's impossible. No, fuck you. It happened. I know it did. I'm not crazy. You need to take your fucking meds. Here, grab them through the screen. I dare you. Fuck you. What was I talking about? Quiet you. I lost my train of thought. As always, I'm not editing this out. I think it's funny. So Lugia's in here somewhere. One day I'm gonna prove it. Fuck you. I'm not crazy. Also, that video does not exist anymore. I cannot find it. It fucking existed. I know that video existed and it wasn't like a dream of that YouTube video because I remember pulling it up in middle school in the lunchroom and arguing endlessly with my friend. I was showing my best friend at the time this video and was like, dude, you gotta believe me. I found Lugia. Here's proof. Here's a video of a guy saying this is like a mod of the game. And I just figured that my dad must have just stumbled upon a modded copy of the game and it made sense to me. Dude, you gotta believe
Look at this
me.
dude.
I saw Lugia
Wait till you see the.
YouTube video.
No, 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 no. Look at the top of his head. Look at his lips.
And I can't find the video anymore. I have scoured the entirety of YouTube. It doesn't exist. Like the guy must have taken it down, and there's no other records of it in existence. There's no one else ever talking about it on the internet. But I'm not crazy. Fuck you. I hate you. You suck. This fucking thing is driving me insane because nobody believes me, and they think I'm crazy. Do I look like a crazy person? Don't answer that. Anyway. You guys want to see what I record on? It's just like a dresser thing. It's a really shitty TV stand. It's got yellow paint in there. There's some yellow paint. Maybe I'll show you what that was for on a later date. But yeah, you have a good one.